Yo, Kusa, what up, fam? It's your brother Shaka Jajaga Shakur, aka the Bush Doctor. Chilling between loads. Let me talk to y'all about something real quick, man. And this is from the heart. And I really don't give a fuck who likes it or don't like it. We gotta step our shit up, man. All this running around here posing, pretending, halfway doing it. Stop selling fucking dreams, okay? This revolution shit, this shit is starting to sound a lot like fucking Jesus in heaven talk. You know what I mean? The 48 Laws of Power clearly states that if you want to keep people following you blindly, give them something they can never obtain but can always strive for. And that's what a lot of you have done with this idea of revolution. Look, let me be clear with you. Ain't no white man coming down the neighborhood shooting everything up like the Purge and all that shit you see on TV. They're not going to do that. They did that before, and all they did was create martyrs and create a sympathetic atmosphere towards the plight of the black man. They are much more sophisticated than that. So that's not going to happen. Now, I'm not saying don't believe in self-defense. I'm not saying don't go out and get your gun up and all that other stuff. But what I am saying is guns alone, if guns alone could have saved black people, God damn it, we'd be saved already. You know how long guns have been in the black community? Owning rifles has been in the black community. That shit ain't no new phenomena. I grew up partially in the South, partially in New York. And I got news for you. New York, I saw men with guns. And in the South, I saw people with guns in their houses. Guns alone is not going to do it. Just like if we could get out of this being intelligent, we'd be out of this shit already. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is the only way we're going to get out of this shit is if we start making ourselves less and less reliant on this white man. Y'all need to stop being scared. Straight up, stop being fucking pussies and punks. And stop being scared to get out of these comfort zones. All right? Learn to live without electricity. So when the grid goes down, you're not fucked up. If you were living more self-sufficiently, when shit like happened in Texas, it was frozen and no water, no this, you would have been fine. You'd have been fine if you'd have listened to the many of us that's been telling you, store some rainwater, collect water. You know what I mean? Learn to live without the shit that they want. Fire. Learn to start a fucking fire. And you can keep yourself warm. Eskimos, or Inuit as they properly called, live in the ice. They live in the snow. You never hear Inuit complaining about cold or freezing to death. Why? Because they're prepared. They understand. Instead of spending all this fucking money on trinkets, yeah, you got the latest AK-47 with the banana clip and the 100-round drum and all that shit with the kitted out air barrel and all that. This motherfucker, you can't even get eggs without going to Walmart because your stupid ass didn't buy some chickens. For less than $200, you can get you about 4 or 5 chickens. You got food and you got that. You know what I mean? You ain't got to get some practical shit. You buying the biggest chopper you can find, man, get your ass a hunting rifle and a hunting license, and you can go get you some hunting, get you some game, get you a fishing rod, shit like that. Turn up the ground and grow some shit so you can survive, man. The object is not to become more sufficient, more dependent. It's to become more less dependent and more sufficient. That's the goal of this game, man. And you don't need no fucking leader to tell you that. You don't got to be in no goddamn organization, but you got to stop fucking around. Now, it's tax time. You know, you people out there, I love black people, but y'all gonna claim everything from the roaches to the rats to the next door neighbor kid. You'll claim air if the tax person lets you. I'm not knocking your hustle, but don't buy no fucking rims. Don't buy no unnecessary shit. Take that shit and buy some generators. You know, buy some land. Get together with some people, get some land. And if you ain't got land, get your ass into the community and find out who does have land. Take a trip. You got somebody you know, ask them, can you rent an acre of their land or a quarter acre of their land and start to grow some shit on their land. Work a deal out with them. Talk to each other. Stop trying to get the fattest house with the most rooms and then get you a house and break that shit up and rent out the rooms like we used to do. Start thinking more realistic, family. I'm tired of this fantasy romantic shit. You know what I mean? I saw the Fred Hampton movie. It was a great movie. He was a great man. But enough of the entertainment, man. Because a lot of you out there, man, you be yelling out Malcolm and you yell out Khalid, and you don't give a fuck about them, man. Let's be real. You don't give a fuck about it. It's entertainment to a lot of you motherfuckers out there. It's entertainment. And I'm sorry if I'm cursing a little bit, because that's how I feel right now, man. There's no reason why we shouldn't be better than we are. We are the most motherfucking expendable people on the planet. And you happy with that shit. You happy with that shit because they let you run around your neighborhood dressed up in a costume. They let you get on Facebook and rant, and you think that you're saying something. But what are you doing? What do you own? If they cut the water off in your city, are you ready? Huh? If it goes down where you live, are you ready to take care of yourself? Are you prepared? And I'm not talking about no disaster preparedness. I'm talking about basic self-reliance. Shit that you should be doing any fucking way. Nobody's saying, I'm not telling you quit your job and all that fantastic shit. You can still do the things you do. But do what you do with an exit strategy, with a game, with a way to get out of this, not to stay in it. I'm your brother, I love you, but I'm tired. I'm not begging y'all to get on board like I used to. Straight up. Because for a lot of you, the only way we gonna get somewhere is to take your fucking heads off. A lot of you are hard-headed. You ain't gonna learn. You're not gonna give in. You're gonna keep rebelling. You're gonna keep doing what the fuck you wanna do until we snatch your fucking head off your shoulders. Then, and only then, will we understand. See, the white man has trained you with violence. And every once in a while, he kills another one of you to put you back in place. I'm sorry to say it, but it's going to take a lot of that same violence to get a lot of you motherfuckers out the way so we can get on with our struggle. I'm tired of reasoning and bargaining and hoping you do shit. And I don't care if you don't like what I say, because it ain't lives are on the line. Lives been on the line. We in war. We've been at war 400-something years. So I'm tired of the old rhetoric. I'm saying if you tired of living like a slave, if you tired of living and busting your ass and seeing nothing at the end of the day, then you need to get with it and let's start really organizing. Fucking organization, get organized. I'm not saying don't go after local politics. I'm not saying don't understand the community you live into or be a part of the community you live into, but be a part of the community that you are dwelling in now, but also start building another community so you can exodus the fuck up out of there. My repatriation ain't got to be back in Africa. I can repatriate right here. As Marley say, emancipate your mind, man. That's the slavery right here. Emancipate your mind. You feel me? All right, yo. Wukusu, I love you, but it's time to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? Wukusu, wake up, clean up, and stand the fuck up.